Alrighty, welcome back everybody. This is our second week of our base building stream here. Um, so I haven't done a lot of recording just between the last time I recorded, which was the day 7 Blood Moon Horde. And so I've just been working on, doing my quests and whatnot and continuing to work on the base. As you can see, I've started to upgrade a lot of the stuff up to concrete. We've been doing a lot of mining. In fact, I spent all day yesterday just mining for nitrate, lead, and for coal, so I can make a bunch of ammunition. So we're really moving forward here, doing really well. I put these barrels up here. I know they're going to attract zombies and whatnot, but I wanted to try to get a little bit more lighting. I had a wandering horde come by just last night that actually had a cop in it, and I didn't realize he was down there because I couldn't see him. And I shot him enough to cause him to blow up, and he took out a bunch of these things. So I decided to go ahead and throw these out here. I may put another one here and over on this side to maybe light them on the front side, so I can see them a little better. But we'll test this out and see how this works. So we've been working a lot on the base, kind of get everything improved. I did a lot of stuff on the inside here. As you can see, I've got a couple of workbenches here now. I'm in the process of making a lot of ammunition, just primarily 7.62. We got our chemistry station over here where we're making a whole bunch of gunpowder. We got a bunch of glue in the queue as well. Over here we've been smelting down a bunch of lead. I've already made a whole bunch of bullets and a bunch of rounds already, so that's been going along pretty strong. Making a buttload of cement over here so we can start improving our base some more. And we got a little kitchen set up here. We got all of our drinks and medicine up here. I'm eventually going to have a separate cabinet just for the candy and medicine and stuff, or for the candy and medicine and stuff like that. Down here we got our food, pretty typical. I've started my mushroom plot. I only had one spore so far to put in here. I'd eventually like to be able to put some windows up here. I know a lot of the complaints is that the windows that exist here are dirty and grimy and don't look all that great. I know there's some mods out there for some cleaner windows, and I might look into doing that because I kind of like having this whole area. So I've built this kind of loft set up here. I don't really have anything up here yet. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do up here. Maybe throw my bedroll up here. Right now the bedroll's down in the basement for if I have to respawn. But right now it's empty, and I just got some bars on this back window so we can kind of still have a little bit of view. Yeah, and then the roof is just flat right now. This will eventually be a rooftop garden once I start skilling up to that. I have done quite a bit of skilling up. I skilled up so I can get my little mini bike down there. And just recently I've started putting more points into intellect because my next stage, and probably the most difficult item to find, is the crucible. And I've done this in the past where I've totally skilled up to advanced engineering. It takes a lot of points, but it's in my mind it's kind of worth it. To be able to make those crucibles as much as you want. Right now we just have the one forge down here and the one cement mixer that'll expand. I think I might. I'm not sure how I would arrange this. I put the shelf up here to put the cement mixers on. I figure I could put 2 forges right here, but I would kind of like to have maybe 3 forges. I'm not sure. 2 might be fine. One for doing all of your forged iron and forged steel stuff, and the other one for lead and copper. I like to have a third one maybe for making concrete, and I might just put that downstairs since that's where I'm going to be mining all of the stone. I've already started a tunnel down here. It's just straight down. I haven't really expanded it out yet. I think I'm going to go down quite a ways and then head off. I think it's over here to the west. There is a nitrate node over here, so I might see if I can connect up to that. I've been primarily mining these 2 right here for the lead and coal. I'm leaving this nitrate alone because I don't want to tunnel that close to my base. But I found one nearby over here where I started a nice tunnel down there. So we're doing really well with that. So to kind of look at where I put my skill points so far, I really haven't put much on the perception side, just the lucky looter and the salvage operations. Here in the strength, I have been putting a little bit more into pummel Pete, into the strength attribute. I put an extra point down here in mother load. So I can get some more yield from my mining operations. I did put one more point into Sexrex. I haven't put anything over here yet. I was thinking about putting in cardio, but that really only gives you a benefit when you're running, sprinting and whatnot. Um, Eventually, I might start putting. I definitely will probably start putting stuff in the machine gunner so I can get higher level weapons. And along those lines, I haven't been able to purchase a level 2 tac and a level 2 marksman rifle. So I do want to get the machine gunner up so I can make my own higher level ones. I think right now I only have the capability of making AKs. I don't think I've found the skill yet for making tacs. Let's just look at that real quick just to see if I've picked that up yet. Let's try machine gun. No. What is that under? Tactical assault. Actually, I do have that. So yeah, that'll be a good one. To put some points into the machine gunner, so I can make myself some better better tac. I like the tac over the AK. I know people are, kind of hot and cold on either one of them. I'm ex-Army, so this one is very familiar with me as far as you use the M16 A2s back when I was in. I love the sound, I love the feel of it, and I think it's in my mind it's a better weapon. I also actually found a toilet pistol, so I got that in my tool belt down here. And we've got it just upgraded. We've got all steel tools now, iron tools, axes, pickaxe, and wrenches. I do need to make myself a level 2 claw hammer. I should be able to make a level 2 without any problem. I haven't found any better knives, but this is just fine for what I've got. So yeah, that's at the strength. Over here we haven't done much. I haven't done anything in the agility at all. I just been putting most of my points here into the intellect. I have 2 points available right now, so I can go ahead and buy the next level, the intellect. This doesn't really get you much unless you're using robotic turrets and stun batons. But in the advanced engineering is where you're going to start getting that stuff. So in the Tinker, you can make your cement mixers and your workbenches, and you can start doing the electrical stuff. And down here in Inventor, you can start making your nail guns and battery banks and whatnot. And once you get to advanced engineer, you can do the forges. I'm sorry, the crucibles. And whatnot. And where is it? I think in one of these you can start doing the auto turrets. Maybe it's the Inventor. I can't remember which one that one is. Maybe it's just in the straight intellect when you start doing that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where that pops up. I know it pops up eventually. Yeah, I thought he said somewhere where you can start crafting the auto turrets, nail guns, battery banks, advanced engineer, yeah, auto turrets. Okay, SMG auto turrets, and I believe it also might open up the shotgun turrets as well. I'm not positive. I do prefer the shotgun auto turrets for my air defense, simply because the SMG auto turrets have a much longer range, and so they'll start shooting the zombies that are on the ground, and either injuring them. So if it's a cop or a demo, it could potentially set them off before they get to my fighting tower. Which is why I like the shotgun auto turret, because it's shorter range and it has wider spread, so it's much better for taking care of the vultures. I had advanced up to the mini bike so I could make that, and I'll be ready relatively soon to do the motorcycle. That's probably my best, my favorite transportation. I've done the truck. It's a huge gas hog, and I don't think it's as maneuverable. And I only did the gyrocopter once, and I never actually flew it because I was always afraid I was going to fall out, like I've seen somebody do. Oops! Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Crap! I just spent my point on the motorcycle. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to wait for another point to be able to get this next level of intellect. That's fine. I can start making my motorcycle now, and I might actually have all the materials I need for that. This is where I got my bed right now. All this stuff has been emptied out, so this is pretty much just abandoned space right now. Eventually, I may maybe turn this into a garage if I get that far advanced. Build me some garage doors so I can drive in, shut it up. Kind of have the same kind of security where I'll still have to use these hatches to get up so that the zombies don't path up to me from down below. Go ahead and drop these up so we don't forget about it. We got another drop coming by. I put a drop box right here so that it can be reached from both outside and inside, as well as from the inside downstairs. So if I'm just driving by, I can dump stuff off here. And oh, looks like we got some folks here. Let's see if we can lure them up to the fighting tower. That should stop them from pathing this way. Let's go ahead and jump up here. Come this way. Come this way. There we go. Come on over. And like I said, I've been upgrading this stuff up to reinforced concrete. I still need a little more. I was waiting for a bunch of it to dry. Where's Big Mama? Aren't you coming over here? Maybe she's still trying to go up the stairs. Howdy doody. Oh, nice duck there. What are you doing down there, Mama? Hi, Mama. Yeah, I love the sound of this one. Yeah, we still got. I also picked up my marksman. I don't have a scope for it yet, and I don't have a high enough level to get an extra slot on it. So not only putting points into machine gunner, but also into sharpshooter, so I can get a higher level rifle. So I can at least have a scope and a silencer. Right now, I just have a silencer on it. It's the only mod that I've really had on there. I'd much prefer to have the scope on it, but it still worked pretty well. So still able to get that guy. Let's see, we got another one over here. Who do we got here? We got a Dean. There we go. Sweet. Oh, and we got an Arlene. So I also put these two storage boxes up here. This is going to be my primary ammunition. So I've been building that up. And this is going to be for my extra weapons. I've taken the shotgun out of my my belt. So I'm not carrying so many different types of ammunition all the time. I've got my club pretty much fully modded up now. As you can see, I got the flaming mod, I got the spikes, I've got a fortifying grip and a structural brace mod. I think I prefer to have a ergonomic grip, and I'm really contemplating on the burning shaft mod. It's nice to have the burning shaft mod, especially when I'm out raiding and whatnot. But during the actual horde nights, when I'm setting them on fire, I can't see through the smoke and flame anymore, so it makes it difficult to see who's coming up, be it a demo or a cop. So I may take off the burning shaft mod during the horde nights to make it easier on me. I know it will continue doing damage, but I might find something else I can put on there. So that's kind of how we're looking right now. Things have been going really well. It is day 13, so we have a horde night coming up tomorrow. So I should be fairly ready to go. I've been, like I said, I've spent most of all day yesterday just mining so I can start making ammunition. And looks like we maxed out there. Let's go ahead and see if we got any more gunpowder. Yes, we do. And we've already started on the glue. So we're pretty much at the end of our supplies here. And that's a good amount of rounds we can make. And that's the reason why I made two workbenches so I can do multiple batches at the same time. I'll also be making another chemistry station. Actually, I need to slide this one over one block so I can fit the other one right in here. But that'll be primarily for making the gunpowder. And then now that we have a mini bike and we'll be making a motorcycle, we'll be heading down to the heading down to the desert to get some shale oil so we can make some gasoline. So that's kind of how we've been sitting. I'm kind of liking the design here. I still got to kind of figure out what I want to do here. And I definitely want to do something. I want to see if I can find that mod where you can get kind of the cleaner windows, or at the very least, I'll get a bunch of resources and make some bulletproof glass. I'm not actually sure if I can make that yet. If there's a recipe for that, let's take a quick look in here. Yep, not gas. So yeah, we can make that, but it's really resource heavy, especially on the lead. That'll be a later stage thing. Right now, this is fun. I just have the frames in there. It's all for appearance anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As you see, I've stuck with the candles. I really don't like the light from the light bulbs and whatnot, and I haven't skilled up to that yet. I actually really like the candles, and I tend to keep these throughout the whole gameplay. I think it looks really nice. And I do prefer them over the torches as well. I think it's a softer glow, and it's also less of a strain on your renderer because the flickering flames and the flickering shadows puts more of a load on your GPU. So that's where we're sitting. I'll go ahead and cut this off here, and I'll see you again once Horde Night is getting ready to start. I will see you in a bit. Alrighty, we're getting about ready for our day 14 horde. Just kind of want to do a little walkthrough of what I've done. I've pretty much upgraded all this to reinforced concrete. I did paint the top of these areas just kind of see what level they're on. And I've also painted this area up here bright white, simply because it's a little bit easier to see whether they've taken damage or not. You get those little kind of cracks in them if they've been taking a significant amount of damage. Everything's pretty much ready to go. I got the junk turret up there all ready to go, and when I'm close enough over here, it is able to detect me and continue to target. Just on the inside here, let me go ahead and button this up here. Well, there we go. We're all set up down here. I'm just going to double check all this, make sure that is blocked off. I decided I'm going to go ahead and try to make this a kind of a garage space down here. I went ahead and constructed a couple of the 2x3 doors. Got to figure out how I really want to do that. If I kind of prefer to have it going through the long ways, but then we have the base over here. I should be able to pull in there okay without any problems. So I may have it so I can go kind of drive straight through there. These are the unpowered ones, so it's just going to be, you know, open the door, pull in, pull out, you know, type sort of thing. I went ahead and pulled my bike and my mini bike in here just for safety. They generally don't hassle the vehicles, except for maybe the truck. They can get caught on the truck and start pounding on it if they can't get around it. I decided to go ahead and move my forges upstairs here. Let me go up the ladder here. And I also tossed my bedroll up here. So I got space here for the 3 forges that I plan on having. One's going to be dedicated for making the cement, and then one for brass and lead, and then the other one for steel and iron. So I think that'll work out well. I went ahead and put a hatch up here. Not that I really need it, but just for the heck of it. And I think I'm pretty much ready to go as far as my loadout. I did take the burning shaft mod out of my club because I mentioned before that it's difficult to see. You know, if I've set some zombies on fire, the smoke and fire just kind of prevent me from seeing what's down the line. I've got my double barrel shot, or my pump shotgun here, fully loaded. I have my little pistol here. It does have automatic or a semi mod on it. I've got my tactical with a drum mod on it, so that's really nice. Got my hammer for making repairs, and then I got my marksman rifle, axe, and then the backup AK just in case things go really bad. I've got my stuff for repairs. I got some scrap iron and some concrete mix and some cobblestone in case I need to use that. And I've got something to eat, and I got one flask of Learn Elixir, and I basically just grabbed all of my ammunition, so I'm good to go. Oops, what did I just do there? I didn't mean to do something there. And I think I'm all ready to go. So I will go ahead and turn this off, and once we start up again, we'll be getting ready for the horde. I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, folks, looks like we're about ready to get going here on this horde night. Again, this is our day 14 Blood Moon horde. Junk turret is all set up and ready to go. Go ahead and get ourselves down and button down. And again, we're going to double check. I always try to make sure I don't do anything stupid. Make sure my my paths are shut off so they can't get in. All right, good to go. Let's go ahead and hop on over here. Go ahead and close this. Pop you open, and close you. I did upgrade the hatch up here to an iron hatch, so we should be good to go there. And of course, we still have our vulture hatch here in case anything goes bad with the junk turret up there. And here we go. Let me go ahead and select down some coffee and some bacon and eggs. And let's see how we do here. Well, we got some puppy dogs this time, so this will be good. You'll be able to see how it's easier to get to the dogs and the spiders with this type of setup. If you have a full block here and the spiders down there, you can't really see them very well. Oops. It's easier to shoot them as well. Alright, we're getting pretty heavy here. Let's go ahead and get the shotgun out. Alright. And our junk turret is firing down and below there, so it's kind of what I expected it would do. Yeah, it's shooting over here, so I need to figure out some way of preventing that from happening. I don't want it to run out of ammo if any vultures do come up. Yeah, I'm not liking how that's working. I may have to put it on the backside of the base. Yeah, I don't like that. It's gonna run out of ammo if there's any vultures that show up. And I might have some cops show up. I did have one show up during a wandering horde. Go ahead and take my learning elixir here. Come on now. All right. It's becoming pretty heavy this time around. So I'm gonna be able to see fairly well what's coming down the pipeline there. Go ahead and grab this bag. I still don't have any lucky looter goggles yet. A level 4 knife finally. Alrighty. You seem to be missing something there, Edgar. Out of the way, dog. You're in the way. Take a quick look at, I never checked what my game stage is here. Take a quick look there. Yeah, 43. Those seems to be doing a lot better. I did put an extra point, I believe, into Pummel Pete. Let's take a look and see how this is doing. Yeah, it's doing all right. Come on, dog, you're in the way. Oops. A little smacking here and there down at the base of the base, but I think there's just people that are getting stuck. There's no no pathing up this way, so they shouldn't be bothering all that much. I got a damn bug in my nose. Oh, wrong one. Probably going to be running out of space here pretty soon. I'll hold off on grabbing any more till the end. That's an interesting little duck you made there. Yeah, we're doing fine. Doing fine. I'll just leave that one for now. I'm running out of space in my inventory. Didn't really need to grab all my ammunition, but I figure it's better to have it on you than not have it and need it later on. For some reason I prefer to shoot at the dogs with the pistol. Don't know why. Stamina seems to be holding a lot better. Let's try that Sex Rex. Yep. And that's how that works. Junkie must have used all of its ammo. I think I'll just have to put the junk turret on the backside of the fighting base. That way it's not going to be aiming towards the folks that are coming from the front. No cops yet. Guess that's a good thing. This hatch also helps prevent the spiders from nipping you when they're stuck in here between that. But this again demonstrates how well this this double arrow slot works. Again, if this was a full block there, you wouldn't be able to hit the dogs or the spiders all that well. Was that it? That was it. Awesome. And it's just a little bit after 1. Okay, that turned out pretty well. Let's see what we got here. We got some ooh, we got a robotic sledge schematic. Nice. And level 4 knife. That's good. I've been holding on to this level 1 for quite a while. And we got some food and whatnot. Pretty good. Let me go ahead and dump my ammo in here. Let's top you off there. Nice. Let's I'm just gonna toss the rest of this stuff down here for the time being. I'll come back and get it later, so we don't get it mixed up with the other loot that we're gonna be picking up. And I'll hold on to my repair stuff so we can kind of do a walk around here. Let's make sure I'm fully loaded before I step out there. Oops, didn't get you loaded. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get these set properly. So if I have to make a mad rush back in, we can do that. Shouldn't be too many bags left down here. What is that? Oh, there's still a body up there. It's probably the dog. Yep. And we got here some more food. And some medicine and some beer, it looked like. And some parts. Maybe go up here and harvest this dog and get at least the bones out of it. Oh, it already disappeared. Alright. Okay, well that was our day 14 hard. It went really well. This lighting I think helped quite a bit. Again, I think I might put a barrel like over here and over here, so the light is shining on this side of them instead of trying to backlight it. I know the light here kind of works weird in 7 Days to Die, where I've had spotlights that are sitting up at the very top here, and I'll eventually have one here pointing straight down through the concrete, and it still illuminates everything on the inside and whatnot. So physical blockages don't seem to affect the light that much. But I'll go ahead and maybe put one on each side here just to get a little bit more light down there to see how things are going. So that was our horde there, and again, I think it went excellently. Everything went according to plan. Everybody pathed the way they were supposed to. Let's take a quick look and see if there's any damage kind of done down here. We'll just kind of do a quick scan. I reinforced this second layer up to reinforced concrete, and I'm not seeing any damage at all. That's nice. I'll go around and check everything else, but otherwise it's looking pretty clean. Yeah, nothing there, not even down here, which usually they'll pound on these a little bit. Excellent. Let's see, maybe I heard some pounding, so they may have been yeah, somebody was caught over here. Yeah, a little bit there. Again, these are just people that are not pathing properly, and they get caught on this and any other objects that might be in the way, and we'll take a swipe at it, and that's all they're really doing. They're not actually trying to get through. Probably just wasting cobblestone just to fix these up. Yep, looks good. Let's see. Sometimes they'll get caught over here on the stairs as well. Doesn't look like anybody did it. Okay, so that was our horde. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, you can see how well this base really works. And I'll just continue on improving it. Ultimately, when I get enough points where I can build myself a crucible, this will end up being almost entirely steel. Again, I'm going to be filling in these gaps down here to make sure if any demolishers or cops blow up and they take out some of the blocks, there still might be a possibility of pathing up. I will also be building a second and even a third one off on this side. That's what these doors are for, as backups. And what I'll do to kind of turn those off is, let me go over here. I don't know if I can do it on this one. I'm going to play around with that. In the past, I didn't have this little thingy right here. It was just all one flat spot. And what I would do is I would get a steel door that I would just lay flat, just like I'm doing over here. And if I would open it, then they wouldn't bother pathing it. But it shouldn't be an issue as long as if I am over here and all this is cut off, they should still path over here. So if this one blows, I'll just run across here. I'll close these and open them as I go across, and then I will open up this one and get on this one. It might take a while for them to eventually path over to the new tower if that happens, but they'll eventually work their way over there. And again, if they're still panning over on this one, no big deal, because I'm not there. I don't have anything really important in there. I'll probably centrally locate the ammo stash, in the main base here. That way, if I lose one of them, I can grab some. And each tower will have its own stock of ammunition and additional weapons as well. So that's that. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.